Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hazel Glow, and today I'm going to be doing more of a personal video about me being transgender. So a bunch of people on my Instagram asked me questions, so I'm just going to be answering them on here. Before we start, please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. It would mean so much to me. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at hazelglow_. And yeah, let's just get started. So I have my iPad here. It has a little sea turtle on it. So cute. And I'm just going to be answering the questions from here. The first question is, when did I realize that I am transgender? So ever since I can remember, I always, pictured myself as a girl and told people that I was a girl. I played with Barbies, everything. And a lot of people said, you're a man, so get it together. So it was pretty much just like a fantasy to me, and I didn't think it was possible to transition. And my father wasn't, supportive of me acting feminine when I was younger, so he kind of made me feel like I had to be a certain way. So that's when I started to try and change and be different and act like a boy. So it wasn't until the end of 2016 that I found out who transgender people are. And I started to see that you can start HRT. They documented their surgeries and everything like that. So that's when I realized that I could transition and, be a girl. But I always knew that I was a girl. I just didn't know that being transgender was possible until now. Okay, so the second question is, how did my parents react to me telling them that I'm transgender? So I do live with my mom and my stepdad, but I call him dad. And both of them were super supportive. My mom pretty much knew for a really long time. I first came out as gay to her, and she was kind of like, are you sure, baby? And then as I got more confident in it, I told her that I was transgender, and she was like, cool, I knew. I also told my dad. He was supportive, understanding. Of course, it took him time to get used to it, but he was always nice to me, and I'm so thankful for them in my transition. They're the best parents I could have ever asked for. So my father and then my stepmom, I haven't told them personally that I'm transgender, but they do know that I am because my mom slipped up and, called me girl and that. And he had a lot to say about it, but, I haven't talked to him since. I feel like we will, talk again, but of course it's a lot for him to handle. And I do feel like, it's hard for him just like it's hard for me because he lost the kid that he thought he had. And it's totally understandable, and I just want to give him time and my stepmom because I feel like, I needed my own time. And they do too. Okay, so the third question is, how did my school react to me telling them that I'm transgender? So I feel like I got a pretty positive reaction. Of course, there were some people that, didn't accept it and didn't agree with it, but no one was really super mean to me. So I'm pretty happy about that. My school was pretty supportive, and I'm super thankful because I know it can be so hard to transition in high school. And that was something I was so terrified of doing. But once I did it, it was so amazing, and I'm so happy that I did it at such a young age. And thank you to everyone who supported me from my school if you're watching this, because it means a lot. Okay, so the fourth question is, what are the steps that I took in transitioning? So I'm not even fully complete with my transition, but I'm just gonna start from gay boy phase. And I wore dresses and makeup as a boy. It wasn't until I wore wigs to school that that's when I started to tell everyone, I want to be identified as she, her. And then I changed my name, not legally, but I did that. And then I started HRT September 17th. I started testosterone blockers, and then December 6th, I started estrogen. And that's pretty much all I've done so far. Oh, also I did go to a therapist to start HRT. And I'm hoping to legally change my name to Hazel soon. So that's on my next checklist for my transition. Okay, so the last question is, what was the most difficult part about transitioning? So I would have to say that it was just, focusing on other things besides being transgender was so hard because I'm always trying to, look perfect, talk perfect, act like a girl, sound like a girl, walk like a girl, everything, I want to be accepted by every single person. I want this guy to like me, so I try and, you know, look perfect, everything like that. And I never focused on, other aspects in my life. And that was probably the hardest part because now I'm trying to focus on everything else that I should have been doing a long time ago. And it's just really hard to, deal with people who don't like you just for something that, you can't help. And like, it's just me being myself and people don't like that. But, it's okay because everyone has their own opinion on someone. But it's just sad because I wish everyone liked me, but it just can't be like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and make a Q&A part 2. So ask me some questions on Instagram and I will definitely answer them on here. So I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.